Let's see. Oh man, I need to put music back on this. Great. Why my music not playing? Like, there should be music.
Looking for anything in particular?
Hey, I'm just browsing. I'll let you know, alright? See you soon.
2K TV. NBA 2K is passionate about capturing the culture within the basketball community. The music, the fashion, the entire world of basketball lives within the game. So a few weeks ago, we brought together some of the biggest influencers within that culture, including NBA 2K20 Legend Edition cover athlete Dwayne Wade. Here's what happened.
There are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today. Nets basketball, are you ready for excitement?
Reminder, fans, we hope you'll come and join us for the the first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive.
But traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Let's go. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And looking at the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Jay. Then there's Allen, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low.
Shea making it look so easy, dropping that nice room service dime there.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, we were able to talk with Steve Clifford, and he knows they've got their hands full trying to stop Kyrie Irving, arguably the most creative offensive weapon in the game. They'll try to make him work at the other end to expend some energy, but that's easier said than done. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
That's going to make a defender think twice about getting in Che's way next time. Posterize.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Fournier. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. On the wing, Che. Guarded by Fultz. Lets the 3 fly, and Che with the 3. Patterson's got 5 men.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Now the pass to Fultz. So halt the run. Jordan with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
He is never going to pass up a chance to attack. I mean, that's Che's mindset and mentality. Use movement to put the defense in a tough spot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first but misses the second. Outside Fournier. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Never quite as easy as it looks to corral an alley-oop. Shea getting busy.
Orlando, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Isaac with the ball. Pass to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak, that one falls.
Yeah, and you know it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Che outside. Passes it to Jordan. Kicks it out to Che. And they double up Che. Outside Durant. Here's Patterson. Jordan trying to free himself up. They get it back.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Magic trail by 10. Outside Fournier. Pass to Fultz. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Any good offensive player should have a shot fake in his arsenal, and Fultz does. Has a nice, strong foundation in the fundamentals. Finds easy way.
Some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
That's good from Harris.
Boy, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Kyrie Irving is out there with Shea. And it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The pass to Ross. Shoots from the high post. He gets that one. Ross has got his second basket of the game.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Patterson, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Magic trail by 4. Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Kicks to Ross. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. Ross has got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Pass to Patterson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. The officials call a traveling violation. And the Nets making a change here. Bruce has checked in. Nets leading by 3. Irving passes to Shea. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's an aggressiveness to Shea's game that I think everybody can appreciate and respect. Prides himself on keeping pressure on the defense.
Here's Fultz. 1:43 left in the first half. Passes to Ross. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ross has got 11.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And Patterson kicks to Allen. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 5.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
Fultz looking around. Ross. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Orlando also making some changes. James Ennis will check in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Shot from the wing. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Ennis. The rebound by Patterson.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ennis with the ball. Anderson on him, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And Ennis drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Shea. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 slot.
Hey, guys, imagine trying to stop that coming at you. 6'10", athletic, quick, strong. Isaac is a difficult matchup.
That's good from Isaac. No good on the second free throw.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
What do you mean, like call for it?
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Nets. The drive by Shea. Irving. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive.
Why would you shoot that? God.
All the way. And timing the rejection perfect.
The Magic trail by 5. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Some nice ball movement.
What are you doing?
Isaac misses. Nets shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Shea drives in. Banked in off the glass. Shea's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Gordon. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Fultz. Count that one. Fultz has got 6.
Man, I love the energy Fultz plays with, Kevin. I mean, when he's deep in the paint, he's really comfortable going up to shoot it.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And teams
Howie,
guarded. One aspect of the game aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type.
Shea outside. He feeds it to Jordan. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
From over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The free throw drops for Carter Williams.
The Syracuse alum, Carter Williams, a combo guard with really outstanding court vision and excellent speed.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They lead by 4. Here's Shea. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Jordan trying to free himself up, and Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Jordan.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Well, he has not been sharp this period.
Bro, I called for an oop and it made me do the oop.
To the left side wing.
Oh my, so bad.
A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn leading by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Shea, no good. Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now Carter Williams, 6 points for him. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Nets out in front, leading by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great
My oop.
communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Jay. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Patterson. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
A nice aggressive move from Che, making a decisive move. No hesitation, going forward and converting on the drive.
Augustine with it. Out guarded by Jay. Back to Augustine. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Durant's checked in for the Nets. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter.
Guys, I didn't catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ross. Dinwiddie passes to Che. And they double up Che. Dinwiddie finds Patterson. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
On the inside now, Che will battle you. He'll fight. He doesn't let contact rattle.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in.
Are you retarded? Gosh.
Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the block.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And they double up Che. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Che. Patterson's got 6 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Vucevic, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The Magic again can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Patterson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, in talking to Che's teammates, one of the takeaways is that he's terrific in the locker room, a really funny guy, and has a way of keeping everybody loose.
So he gets them both. The Magic trail by 15. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fournier against Patterson. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And he will go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this was the incredible performance for Che.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Musa, he's checked in for Durant, and Garrett Temple subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Awandu kicks to Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Ennis misses. The Nets have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Patterson finds Jordan. Puts up a 3. And the pass to Allen. Shea outside. Jordan the pass to Patterson. It gets rebounded by Ennis.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Augustine passes to Aminu. To stop the drought. Once again off the mark, Orlando. On the top of the key, it drops.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm.
Nine times out of 10.
Together. I mean, NBA 2K influences fashion because, I mean, everybody that likes playing the game now, they can see what their favorite basketball players or people are wearing, especially even live. When people are walking through the tunnel now, they could wear streetwear and things like that. Before, basketball players were wearing like suits. You never knew how they dressed outside of the game, but now people can kind of emulate how their favorite players dress in the game and buy the clothes and, you know, accessories and things like that. I think it's really cool.
What do you think about music as well? Because NBA 2K partnered with United Masters and they have a refreshing playlist where they update it all of the time. How is being in the video game changed one career, especially when you're talking about new artists that are coming up and coming?
New and old. Like me, I'm not a new artist, but it helps me because it's a lot of kids that play the game or people that play that might not know who Offset is or Migos or know what my last album was. And for them to update it at such a rapid pace to be able to show, even for new artists, like when I came in the game, you couldn't, to be on a game is like something you want to do. Like it's a big deal.
Early.
These guys are hammers.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, thanks for joining us. Tonight we'll get to see the Brooklyn Nets against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, they find themselves with a comparable win percentage to this time last year, but looking to make a push as this season continues. And guys, we'll see Che, who signed a shoe deal before ever playing in a game. Shaq, that's become a growing trend.
Every rookie seems to get a shoe contract just for waking up. You should have to earn it. These executives just throwing money around now, Ernie. I'm so jealous.
Man, I wish I was around. I wish I was born now. This was my rookie year. You know, this would be incredible because I'd get 3 shoe deals. I'd be the only guy.
See the shoes I'm wearing?
What are they?
They were given to me.
Is that the EJS's?
But you can't fault Shea.
Supremes.
You can't fault Shea for having it, even though Ernie has a deal too. Him and Shea.
This Ernie came to my house in 1989.
Wow.
I call these E-Chays.
Oh.
E-Che. Oh.
Onto something.
I call them ugly.
The state capital of Utah dramatically lit up on a beautiful night in Salt Lake City. DA, take it away.
Well, the Utah
defense, DA. Hey, Smitty, when a team underperforms early in the season, fans tend to go crazy. I mean, they just can't figure out why this is happening. But what are the players saying to each other on the bench when they're traveling in the locker room?
You know, I think when you're having great communication, Kevin, when guys amongst each other, you're trying to get through it, you're working through it. Whether you get through it or not is fine. I think there's a sign that things are going wrong. Kevin, you hear about these player-only meetings when you
check in for Prince. And with the summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams
In
2011. Alongside Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well.
And his teammates call him old man, say he looks like a 40-year-old farmer, but Joe Ingles, Smitty, much more than meets the eye.
You know what, Kevin? He's a star in his role. He's gotten better and better. He's a guy who can impact winning on any night he faces.
He's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right side, Bradley. Kicks it to Mudia. 6 to shoot. Over Irving. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And with the signing
Coronavirus.
of Irving, along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Inside, O'Neal. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up
What
the
building are you working on our end?
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Williams-Goss. Back to Clarkson.
My slashing playmaker.
Let's go. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
Yeah, he's 75.
50 seconds left in the first. And he lines it up toward the rim. Claxton, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
To the paint. Niang, that's good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Dinwiddie kicks to Patterson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Out to Harris. Back to Patterson from outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Jazz lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you this. And this team has shown their toughness and determination.
What's going to separate us is how close we are, and when we're
ends up going with the new group. Here is Durant. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix.
His shot blocking dominated the game. His 3 blocks really had an effect on defense.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got LeVert. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Patterson in at the shooting guard position. Here's Bogdanovich, and Jordan sends it back.
One of the premier shot
Come on.
blockers in the game. DJ showing the gift off.
Nets trail by 8. Patterson down low, covered by Mitchell. Jordan kicks to LeVert. Kept alive, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with...
I didn't want to stop there and shoot.
Moutier against Irving. The drive by Mitchell. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz. KD passes to Patterson.
Oh my gosh.
On the wing, Mitchell. The wide open look here for Ingles. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Oh my gosh.
To the middle, here's Mitchell, and Jordan sends it back, and they'll keep possession. Nets trail by 8. Patterson passes to KD, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Moutier, makes no mistake on that.
We're not gonna freaking get it.
14 points.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Pass to Patterson. Down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for
Let's go.
And a switch here for Brooklyn. Prince is checked in.
You know, he was the College Player of the Year, the first freshman to ever do it. We all knew Kevin Durant would be special.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Here's Niang. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And Bradley gets it to go.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Out to the right wing. Here's Patterson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. For Brooklyn, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Wow.
And that does it for the first half of play. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this
Ja Morant.
Out there on the floor for the Nets.
Ow.
Spotlight usually is on the head coach. Smitty, what makes for a great assistant coach on a staff in your eyes?
Well, I think when he have a great relationship with the coaches, and also he has a great relationship with the players. I also love the assistant coaches that are very detailed, and also some of those guys, they have great insight on what a coach can see. It's still a team, and there's some great assistants.
Oh yeah.
They've got Williams Goss. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. O'Neal is out there with Davis, and it's Niang in at the 4 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. Passes it to Clarkson. Launches it. That one, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson,
Come on.
Greg, is instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
Durant's checked in for the Nets.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
O'Neal passes to Niang. And he floats in for the easy
No way.
assist on that one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Durant kicks it in with it. Harris with it. He has 5. Patterson passes to Durant. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Harris has got 8 points.
The minute KD gets the ball, all eyes are on him. That leaves a wide open man.
The pass to Clarkson. The tray. A rebound by the Nets. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And for his offense,
this
has just been a brutal period.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Williams-Goss. We got 22 seconds left in the third. And that one, good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Dinwiddie outside.
How long are you on for?
Down low. He's covered by Clarkson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Nets have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
However long I want to be.
Only 74% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
And Utah.
You freaking serious? God dang, man. That's all you. Some booty.
As many touches as possible. He's got the net.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far.
How long am I on for? I'm gonna be on
coming right back after this break to get
all night. Like all the time.
Let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others.
Oh, weird.
Also a disciplined, fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Patterson in at the 2-guard spot. Harris outside. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Patterson's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Patterson against Clarkson. Outside, Davis. Clarkson looking for an opening. With the teardrop, it's good.
There's no way you're making that.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Timeout called, the Nets. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated.
Did that answer your question? We won.
Here is Irving. So it's the Nets picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Love you.
That's how we do it, son. Good game.
Appreciate you, Sarge.
That was not Sarge, but Team practice. Ooh, my next game's a TV game, whatever. NBA Live. Yep. Bad thing is, I can't go to the PlayStation store.
Why?
I don't know, like, every time I go to it, it like, you know how it loads with the 4 little signs.